It's amazing. I see something with Bahama Press about breaking news that the Defense Force base in Abaco is being shut down because of the amount of COVID 19 at the base. I did that story a week ago, and I was asking the question if the Defense Force, which is a government agency, is filled with COVID 19, are they doing a contract tracing for the Defense Force? Because they're like little rats. They're everywhere doing nothing. So they are going to have to kill us. Are these Defense Force officers, do they have or did they get the COVID 19 shots? Because they were the ones that were guarding the COVID 19 like it was gold all over Abaco and the Bahamas. They had ranking officers, a whole crew of them. The question is, while they were in Abaco, did the Defense Force that is mandated by ministers to carry and secure the vaccine and stick up all of Abaco, did they go to the base? Did they encourage their comrades? I asked him at the airport, y'all carrying that COVID 19 in that box there, all locked down and secured with armed bodyguard. Did you all take the shots? Neither one of them said on camera that they took the shot. They look like they want to shoot me with a shot of a gun. When I asked them, I put the camera to their face. But neither one of them was proud enough to say that we are getting the vaccine, we're taking it out through Abaco, protecting it, but neither one of them was brave enough to say, yeah, we took the shot. We believe ministers. We believe the government. We believe that the COVID 19 shot, the vaccine, would help us and help the Defense Force. No. Did the police force take it? We already know that the police force in Abaco, the officers getting hit with COVID 19 several times. All the big boys got it. Wendell Smith. I hope Wendell Smith still have the COVID 19. That old brute. You imagine Wendell Smith. That's how I go off course when I think about these names. I'm talking about the Defense Force and COVID 19. But I'm talking about Wendell Smith, who was in charge of crime and corruption of the police force in Grand Bahama, which included Abaco. Wendell Smith came here and became one of the most corrupt officers in charge of Abaco while he was there. He's the one that ordered the police to lock Kai Mills up on the highway, S.C. Boodle Highway, 4 officers, and lies they tried to knock them down. And they took my camera, this camera me, so I didn't have the evidence. The same Wendell Smith. He got shot after that. I wish him well. But before that, I prayed for him. I said, Wendell Smith, I leave you in God's hands. My mother said, crooks like y'all, leave them in God's hands and they'll be okay. Well, boy, my prayer was answered right away. That week, he got COVID 19. After he came back from 2 weeks of getting over COVID 19, he was shot several times with bird shot, the wrong type of shot, bird shot. I guess he thought he was a bird, so they shoot him with a bird, Wendell Smith bird. He caused me plenty problems, plenty heartache and monies, and he's supposed to be in charge of crime and corruption in Abaco and Grand Bahama. That's the same Wendell Smith that Russell, the prosecutor, took $10,000 from Minister Henfield's nephew. And Henfield said, don't worry about your boys. That's what he tell his nephews. Let your boys go to jail. If he doesn't care about his sister's sons, Darren Henfield don't give a hell about nobody else. Nobody. But the Defense Force here is on lockdown over a week ago. Bahama Press is that's getting the news. WCAY had the news over a week ago. But are they doing contact tracing? Hell no. They are spreading this disease. The people that are here supposed to protect and to serve and to stop the lockdown. The defense forces out in this little bogie, look like one of them beach bogie. You always see them driving up and down like a bunch of idiots. They ain't wearing no mask, but they won't lock you up for wearing masks. Same thing with the police, the covered police. They're riding around, going to the numbers, playing numbers, and they're supposed to make sure that you're all covered up. But they are the super spreaders themselves. They lock up and play God in Abaco and decide whoever they want to put in court. But each one of them, you look at them in the squad car, you look at them in the COVID-19 car, they talking to you and they don't have no mask on, but they want to put you in court for mask. Bunch of idiots, man. You got idiots in control. That's why everything is out of control. Have somebody that has more than a D average in high school, because that's all they went to. High school with a D average, and you put a gun on their side, and they're supposed to protect and to serve, and they can't protect it and serve themselves. Destroying my Abaco. Nothing good has happened in Abaco since the F&M has taken over, since COVID-19 has been escalated. I spoke earlier about the government complex. One complex with all the agency all bungled up into one. 95% of the office has COVID-19. Shouldn't they close the entire complex down? No. They have 3-4 agencies open. So the ones that don't have it, by weekend, they will all have it. Because nobody could speak to truth and sense. Close the whole complex down. Do a deep cleaning. It is necessary. Do not let other people come into a compound that you know that is already infested with the COVID-19 virus. Are they doing contact tracing? Hell no. They ain't got that kind of brains, nor do they care about contact tracing. They have not. How could they do contact tracing with 50 individuals from Hopetown, from Firefly, took it on themselves to close the resort down? The government ought to have gone in there and do some contact tracing. That was the super spreader in Hopetown. If they would have locked the persons down that contracted COVID-19 from Firefly, we won't be in the condition we are now. So it's from Hopetown, Manawa, Guanakee, Greenville Key. And all those persons on the keys have workers or they come to the mainland. So it's a super spreader. And the ones that have the vaccine, that thought that they were safe, they too have it. The security guard at Maxwell's, the chief of security, he has both shots. He has COVID-19. So getting the shots, it is proven in Abaco that getting the shot doesn't prevent you from spreading it. So if he has COVID-19 and he's all over Maxwell's and all over the banks delivering money, you see how this stuff has escalated? It is like a California wildfire. Kai Mills is trying in his endeavor best to stay alive because dead people can't run. People don't vote for dead people. If I am to be the member of parliament for North Abaco, Kai Mills have to stay alive. And by all means, Kai Mills is trying to stay alive. My voice is going now from talking, and trying to help this weightless F&M government to see the danger that they have unnecessarily put all Abaconians in because they did not do contract tracing. They have allowed this when the citizens of Abaco is crying out, shut it down, close it up. No. They are like Captain Kangaroo. A bunch of clowns running this town. That is why I encourage everybody, this is the time to be selfish. Stay away from your neighbor. Stay away from your loved one. Keep that cycle of people close to you. If you have elderly people, keep them away from everybody. This is the best time in your life to be absolutely selfish. Stay away from me because I want to stay away from you, because Kai cares and I want to be alive. At the end of the day, I know for sure if I go to the hospital, the FNM will kill Kai Mills. So Kai Mills, by all means, don't want to go to any hospital. I want to die alone in my house because Kai cares about Kai. Be selfish, Abaco, and take care, because the super spreader is already here. The Delta and all the other rest of them names they're calling, it is here and it's spreading rapidly through Abaco. Take care of yourself because Kai cares.